Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's Shack basketball game on C103. I'm Ken Smith along with Kenny Dick, and we are courtside at Ripley High School, where the Lady Jays are hosting the Lady Indians of Peebles. Let's begin the Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show by taking a look at the Lady Indians and how they have done so far this season. They are struggling a little bit as they are 2-8 in conference play, which puts them in 5th place of Division I of the Shack. And they are coming off a loss Monday night to Fairfield. I did that broadcast here on C103. They are 4-14 overall, and they are averaging 34.3 points per game. That's a little on the low side, while allowing their opponents 43.8 points per game. Now, in that game Monday night, again, that was a loss to Fairfield, but they were also missing one of their key players. Alyssa Smalley was out sick, so hopefully she is, I understand she is back this evening. Hopefully she's feeling much better. Probably not 100% though. Now, looking at the home team, the Ripley Lady Jays, well, they're 4-6 in conference play, a little bit better than the Lady Indians, which puts them in 3rd place of Division II of the Shack. They are 11-7 overall with an average of 48.7 points per game. That's pretty good, while allowing their opponents only 44.9 points per game. Now, this team was picked to finish 4th in Division II, so I think it's safe to say that Coach Littleton has led the Lady Jays to outperform those preseason expectations. But this game and Ripley's next game, which will be a broadcast game, by the way, on Saturday, that game will be at noon, and it is against Fairfield. These two games are key for Ripley to remain in 3rd place. If they end up losing one or both of those games, it could change things around a little bit because they are only one game ahead of the 4th place opponent. And right off the top of my head, Kenny, I can't remember who that is. I know we've got that here printed out somewhere. Give me just a moment. 4th place is Fairfield. So the Lady Lions are right behind the Lady Jays of Ripley. And again, if Peebles were to lose this game, Ripley were to lose this game or lose the game to Fairfield, they could end up in a tie situation. So in order for them to stay in 3rd, they need to get both these victories. Tell you what, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll look at the stat leaders for this game as we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show after this on the Shack Sports Network on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peeblesmonument.com. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever. The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of an extensively renovated 2-story farmhouse on Cemetery Road near Peebles, Ohio, featuring a gas fireplace with brick hearth, hardwood floors, 3-bedroom, 2-bath floor plan with outdoor living space and outdoor kitchen, heated garage and shop, livestock barn with horse stalls, set on 6.4 acres. Jeff Dickey or one of his agents can schedule your tour today. Visit thedickeygroup.com for more listings and information.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in 11 high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
Welcome back to the Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show. Let's take a look at those stat leaders. I'll take Ripley. Kenny, you take Peebles. We're going to start by, or the other way around. Yeah, I'll take Peebles, you take Ripley. That's right. We're going to start by taking a look at Peebles. And starting with points per game, Abigail Smalley is 9th in the league. That's pretty good. And she's also leading the team with a current average of 10.6 points per game. Kendall Myers has 6.9 points per game. Angel Gray, 6 points per game. And Alyssa Smalley, who was out Monday night, I talked about that in the last segment. She was out due to illness. She's averaging 4.5 points per game.
So on the other side, for the home team, for Ripley, we start out with Raquel Hackney. Not only is she the team leader with 17.1 points per game, but she is also leading the league. So also with Brooklyn Manning, she's 4th in the league with 12 points per game. Alyssa Fisher has 7.1 points per game. Grace Taylor with 5.8 points per game. And Callie Fultz has 3.2 points per game. So we're going to see some good shooting tonight.
Looking at rebounds for Peebles, Abigail Smalley and Kendall Myers are both averaging around 5 to 6 rebounds per game.
So for Ripley, Brooklyn Manning is 3rd in the league, averaging 8.4 rebounds per game. And here's Raquel Hackney again and Callie Fultz, both averaging 5 to 6 rebounds per game.
Blocks for Peebles, Abigail Smalley is 1st in the league with Angel Gray at 3rd in the league. So we might see some blocks tonight. They're both averaging a couple blocks per game.
So also with Ripley, again, Grace Taylor, she's 3rd in the league in assists, averaging almost 3.6 per game. And she is tied for 8th in the league in steals. Raquel Hackney is 5th in the league in field goal percentage at 47.3%. And Callie Fultz, 8th in the league in blocks.
So some pretty good stats there on both sides. So what's our conclusion? Well, overall, I think Ripley looks like the better team, at least on paper, especially when you look at point averages. But that's why they play the game. When we come back, we'll take a look at the Magulac Tire Service rosters as we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show right after this on the Shack Sports Radio Network, C103, and Good Guys Radio TV.
The world may feel like a crazy place right now, and it tends to make one worry about the future. One thing is for certain, your future should include life insurance. At Mitchell Family Insurance Agency, they can help you determine the right life insurance needed to protect your family's future, because that's the future you worry about the most. The Mitchell Family Insurance Agency has moved to a new office on the corner of Steam Furnace Road and Main Street in Peebles, directly across from their old location. Call 937-587-2430 or visit their website at mitchellfamilyins.com.
Southern Ohio Tire, your trusted partner for all your automotive and farm needs. Whether it's your car, truck, or even your tractor, Southern Ohio Tire has you covered. From in-shop fixes to on-the-go roadside service and even farm visits, the expert team at Southern Ohio Tire will keep you running strong. Call Southern Ohio Tire today at 937-763-6446 and experience their professional difference. That's 937-763-6446. Southern Ohio Tire. Let them keep you rolling.
Your dentist can't treat what they can't see. Fortunately, Dr. Pamela Potty at West Union Family Dental uses the latest in CBCT X-ray technology to produce detailed three-dimensional images of a patient's anatomy. Combined with a state-of-the-art dental microscope, this technology enables Dr. P to treat more patients in-house, virtually eliminating lengthy trips for extractions, dental implants, and root canal treatments. New patients are welcome. Most major insurance accepted. Ask about their in-house membership plan. Call to schedule your appointment or visit westunionfamilydental.com.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Welcome back to the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Again, I'm Ken Smith along with Kenny Dick. And by the way, our producer in the studio is Lily Randolph. Let's take a look at the visiting team roster, the Peebles Lady Indians, brought to you by Magulac Tire Service.
So starting out for the Peebles, number 3, Amron Carroll. She's 5'5" freshman. Next we have Kendall Alonzo. She'll be wearing the number 4 tonight. She's 5'4" sophomore. Next is Lainey Barr. She's 5'4" senior tonight. She's going to be having number 10. Next is a 5'6" sophomore, Alyssa Smalley. She's got the number 11. Kiara Scott will be number 14. She's 5'4", and she's also a junior. Next we have Peyton Shively. She's 5'7", freshman. She's going to be wearing the double deuces tonight. Next we have 23, Raina Beckham. She's 5'6". She's also a sophomore. Next is Abigail Smalley. She's the senior. She's 5'10", and she'll be wearing number 32. Next is Kendall Myers. She's got number 33 tonight. She's 5'7", and she's going to be a freshman. Another senior at 6 foot, the Angel Gray. She's wearing the number 40 tonight. 42 would be Maria Unger. She's 5'4", senior. And last and certainly definitely not least is Lauren Shreve. She's 5'7", freshman. She's going to be wearing number 44. The officials tonight are going to be Lowell Ritchie. Lowell said the reason he's refereeing tonight is because he can't go fishing because it's too cold. The next is Robert Harris, and last is Chris Schneider.
And, of course, that coaching staff for Peebles, Sydney Pell in her 4th year, assisted by Adam Carroll, Kyle Smalley. Josh Airy is your athletic director, Principal Steve Appleman, and Superintendent Don Wallace. That's a look at the Peebles Lady Indians. We are just about ready to honor America here courtside. So the clock winding down, we'll have to look at the Ripley Lady Jays when we come back after we honor America. But Kenny, just to give you a heads up while this clock winds down, I want to know what's up with the whole fact that Kimmy Rogers is going to be coaching the Hawks. He's betraying the Adams County Sheriff Department Eagles.
Last year he did, and I think he got his first win, so I think he's trying to get another one. But I'm hoping the Kimmy curse will go away for us this year.
We're going to take a break while we honor America. We're back after this on the Shack Sports Network.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Love pizza? Snappy just made it even easier to satisfy your cravings. Download our brand new Snappy app today and unlock delicious perks. With Snappy Rewards, every order brings you closer to free pizza, exclusive deals, and VIP access to our latest creations. Order faster, earn rewards, and never miss out on a mouth-watering Snappy flavor. Search Snappy Tomato Pizza in your app store now and join the club where every bite pays off.
It's almost here.
Stolen away by Feldhouse. Bradshaw gets it back. He's going to dunk it home.
The biggest game of the year.
Oh, hop and a skip. Euro step. Where did that come from?
The 40th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is coming Friday, March 28th.
The other direction, Rothwell. Ripley Lady Jays and your Magulac Tire Service rosters.
All right, playing for the home team tonight is going to be Alicia Fisher. She's number 3. She's a 5'2" sophomore. Next, we have Lindsay Diatley. She's 5'5", sophomore. She's going to be wearing the number 4. Number 5 is Jasmine Young. She's 5'7", is also a sophomore. Next, we have a 5'8" junior, Chelsea Richards, wearing the number 10. Number 11 is going to be Callie Fultz, 5'9", and she's a junior. Our first senior of the night is going to be 5'4", Grace Taylor. She's going to be wearing the number 12. Marlene Highfield. She's number 14 tonight. She's a 5'2" freshman. Also a freshman. It's going to be 5'6", Amaya Enlow. She's going to be wearing number 15. Next, we have Bugbear. You can't beat that name. She's going to be wearing number 20. She's 5'1", a senior. Next, we have a 5'5" freshman, Aubrey May. She's going to be wearing 21. Next, we have Justice Craycraft. She's going to be wearing the double deuces tonight. She's 5'4", freshman. Next, we have number 23, Abby Taylor. She's 5'2", sophomore. The last two are juniors. We got one 5'7", a Brooklyn Manning. She's going to be wearing number 24. And number 30, Raquel Hackney. She's 5'9". The coaches for tonight is going to be Brian the Rabbit Littleton. He's going to be assisted by Jimmy Campbell, Elaine Manning, Kent Moore, Nia Royal. The athletic director is going to be Mike Cooper. The principal here at Ripley is Chris Young. The superintendent is Mr. Jamie Wilkins.
All right, that's a look at your roster for the Ripley Lady Jays. Kenny, let's go ahead and take a look at our starters for both ball clubs because I think we are not too far away from tipping this one off.
All right, so we're going to start out with the Lady Indians. So starting out tonight is going to be number 10, Lainey Barr, 11, Alyssa Smalley, 32, Abigail Smalley, number 40 is Angel Gray, and number 42, Maria Unger. The home team on the other side of the half-court line is going to be number 3, Alicia Fisher, number 11, Callie Foltz, number 12, Grace Taylor, number 24, Brooklyn Manning, and number 30, Raquel Hackney.
All right, that's your starters for both ball clubs. Peebles in their visiting red uniforms with white numerals, white and blue stripes. And on the side, the Ripley Lady Jays. On the other side, I should say, the Ripley Lady Jays, the home team in their home whites with blue numerals, blue lettering, and blue stripes, and a couple of black stripes mixed in there as well. We are set and ready to go. Looks like Lowell Ritchie will throw the tip up. It's going to be controlled by the Peebles Lady Indians. They'll get it into the hands of Alyssa Smalley out top to set the offense for the Peebles Lady Indians. Looks like we're going to see, is that a 3-2 maybe zone? It's tough to tell because they already launch a shot from the right-hand side. That one no good. Ripley comes up with a rebound. Taylor will have it out top against man-to-man defense out of Peebles. Goes inside to Hackney. Hackney, high post, low post, shot up, no good by Foltz, and the Lady Indians end up with a rebound. Smalley will bring it up the floor for the Lady Indians. Again, she missed Monday night due to illness, so we'll have to see if she's at 100%. Barr with it out top, goes right side to Abigail Smalley, back to Alyssa Smalley. And that is a zone, looks like a 3-2 zone defense out of the Ripley Lady Jays. Kind of giving Peebles some fits here. You don't usually see that very much. They try to go inside to Gray. It's picked off by Hackney. Turnover, Lady Indians. Hackney goes ahead, right side Manning. Out top to Taylor for a 3. Oh, it looked good, but it didn't drop. Gray on the rebound for the Lady Indians. 6:48 to go in the first quarter. We have an early start here tonight, not even 7 o'clock yet. Smalley out top again, looking at this 3-2 zone. Unger pops out left side. They've got Abigail Smalley down in the left side corner. They don't try and pass it to her. They need to penetrate, Kenny. That's what you got to do. You got to drive inside on that zone and make them collapse on you.
That's the second try to go to Gray, and then they got another turnover.
Yep. Taylor comes up with it. Taylor will have it out top against Barr in man-to-man defense for Peebles. Pass will go left side to Hackney. Now popping out top, Fisher. Right side, Taylor. Reverses left side. Foltz for a 3. That one's no good. It gets tipped around. Gray ends up with it. Don't forget, after the game, we're going to talk to the winning coach in the ACRMC Family Medicine Coaches Comment Show. That's Adams County Regional Medical Center Family Medicine Coaches Comment Show. Peebles with it out top. Smalley thought about going right side. Goes to Gray out top. So finally Gray gets a touch. She'll get it back to Smalley.
They got her out the top of the point. They need to move her down more towards the middle.
Unger with the basketball. She'll drive the left side of the lane. Shots up, no good. Rebound controlled by Hackney. Hackney's going to push it up the floor. Goes left side, Fisher. Fisher will get stopped. Brings it back out. Now she's going to drive in. Gets inside the paint. Scoop shot, no good. Foltz with a rebound. Out to Manning for a three-point look. That one's no good. But Taylor gets the rebound. Now Hackney for a 3. That one also pops out. 3 looks at it that time for the Ripley Lady Jays. Peebles is going to have to do a better job boxing out. Smalley will have it out top. taking her time. Pass goes right side to Barr. Out top to Abigail Smalley. They reverse it left side. Then they go inside to Unger. They double team Unger. She's able to keep a hold of it. Passes it back out. Abigail Smalley for a long 2. That one's no good. Rebound controlled by Manning for the Lady Jays. Outlet up the floor. It goes to Fisher. Fisher will get it to Taylor out top, and they'll set the offense. Now Hackney will have it left side. Hands it off to Taylor out behind the three-point line. Hounded out there by Barr, and they're going to get Barr for a reach.
That's a one on Laney Barr. That's going to be the first foul of the game and her first foul.
Mark your calendars now for a very special game. That's the Venture Hawks as they battle the Adams County Sheriff's Eagles at West Union High School on Sunday, March 16th. That game's what, at 2 o'clock, Kenny?
It is, yes, sir.
Yeah, 2 o'clock. Fisher with a handoff, kicks it out to Manning in the corner for a long 2. It's no good. Rebound tipped around. Unger ends up with it for the Lady Indians. We're almost halfway through the first quarter with no score. Abigail Smalley, left side corner, drives the baseline, running shot, no good. Ends up with Barr, back to Unger at the elbow for 2. That's no good. Gray gets a steal underneath off the rebound, but could not get it to go. Man, there's a tight lid on both baskets. Fisher goes ahead right side, Manning. Manning goes to the baseline, tries the reverse. Yeah, now we got a score. Ripley Lady Jays get the lid off their basket. Now let's see if Peebles can do so. Smalley will have it out top. They extend that zone defense out. They're going to try and pull a trap. Barr with it goes to Smalley in the corner for a long 2. No good. Unger fighting for the rebound, and now Gray, and it's loose. Going to end up in the hands of the Lady Jays. Taylor's going to push it up the floor. She's got Hackney right side corner. Hackney's going to dribble it out to the wing, gets to the elbow, passes it to Foltz for a three-point look. That's no good. And Gray ends up with it. 3:12 to go in the first quarter. Well, I'd like to give you an H&R Block scoreboard update, but there's not a whole lot of score to talk about. Abigail Smalley driving in on the left-hand side also cannot get the shot to drop.
And that's unusual for Abigail.
Yeah. Well,
Good penetration.
They were having that trouble Monday night. They would penetrate in and shoot it just a little too hard, and it would pop out. Hopefully they can get that fixed. Foltz with it. Half hook in the paint, no good. Rebound put back Manning, she's fouled. So Brooklyn Manning's going to go to the free throw line.
That's going to be on Angel Gray, number 40, her first foul of the evening.
H&R Block, they sponsor our scoreboard update, brought to you by Jeff Newman and his staff at H&R Block in West Union, the tax professionals. In fact, I was there today talking to them about some of the stuff from my taxes. So check out the folks at H&R Block in West Union. 2:43 to go in the first. The score's 2-0. Manning misses the first one.
Going in for the Blue Jays, going to be number 23, Abby Taylor. She's going to be taking Callie Foltz's place, and then going in for the Lady Indians is going to be number 33, Kendall Myers.
That second free throw also pops out. So we stay at 2-0. And the basketball comes our direction. We're supposed to get our hands out there real fast and stop that.
That's kind of embarrassing on both of us.
That's right.
We had no reaction at all.
Nope, we were not quick enough at all. And I guarantee you that was right on camera, too. So, by the way, if you're listening, you can also watch at goodguysradiotv.com. Check out our YouTube channel or on Facebook. That's Good Guys Radio TV. Unger with the basketball left side. And we're going to have a foul called against Ripley.
Number 23, Abby Taylor, her first one for this evening.
I'd like to thank First State Bank for making this broadcast possible. There's a First State Bank branch near you. In fact, there's one right here in Ripley. They're all over Southern Ohio and Northern Kentucky. Check it out at fsbforme.com. Peebles with it. Unger right side at the elbow. Shot for 2. Rims out. And on the rebound, Myers fighting for it along with Manning. Manning ends up winning that fight. Taylor will have it on the outlet pass. Taylor pushes it up the floor for the Lady Jays. Goes right side Manning. Long 3. That one off the front of the rim. Rebound's going to be controlled by Hackney. She gets it back. Baseline shot for 2. That's no good. And Fisher down underneath, and she finds the new gal into the game. That's Abby Taylor. She also could not get one to drop. Boy, Ripley's getting a lot of looks at it.
People's getting a lot of chances.
With the basketball. Smalley for a 3. That one bangs home. Finally, the lid's off the basket for the Lady Indians.
That's first 3 of the night for Abigail.
Low scoring quarter, 1:21 to go in this quarter. By the way, nothing goes better with basketball than Snappy Tomato Pizza. Call to order yours now at Snappy Tomato Pizza in Seaman and West Union. Guess what? You can also download their free app and order online. Taylor with the basketball. That's Abby Taylor. To Hackney, now right side Fisher. Sorry, that was Manning and then Fisher, and she travels. So a turnover for the Ripley Lady Jays.
So we got a couple going in for the Blue Jays. Number 11, Callie Foltz. She's going to be going in for Brooklyn Manning. And on Peebles' side, number 22, Payson Shively.
55 seconds to go in this first quarter. Each team with just one basket. And a turnover for Peebles as Barr tried to get it to Abigail Smalley. And they lost it away. So, Kenny, this will not be your coaching debut in the Eagles-Hawks battle coming up on March 16th. I know you used to coach for Peebles baseball. This, I guess, will be your premiere for basketball coaching.
It will. This will be my first time with the basketball, and it's going to be a good game. I've got some surprise players I'm going to try to get in, so we're going to see. Hopefully we will break the Kimmy curse that has been a part of the sheriff's office for many years now.
The Eagles have never won that game, have they?
We have not, no.
Yeah.
But you got to be glad about our consistency.
Foltz, I believe, got charged with the foul. That's her first. And on the free throw line, Kendall Myers gets her first free throw, making a 4-2 score with 24.5 seconds to go in the first. Second one pops off the back of the rim. Taylor ends up pulling down the rebound. I hope you can find some honest officials. Foltz with it, goes right side Fisher. Fisher in the paint, kicks it out left side. Is that Abby Taylor for a three? That one's no good. Myers with a rebound. Myers going to push it up the floor, goes to Shively. Shively with the shot from the right side, no good. Myers put back, that's no good. And that's how we end the first quarter. Wow, what a low score. Peebles on top by 2, 4-2. We're back with second quarter action after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Gotcha. Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peeblesmonument.com. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever. The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of an extensively renovated two-story farmhouse on Cemetery Road near Peebles, Ohio, featuring a gas fireplace with brick hearth, hardwood floors, 3-bedroom, 2-bath floor plan with outdoor living space and outdoor kitchen, heated garage and shop, livestock barn with horse stalls, set on 6.4 acres. Jeff Dickey or one of his agents can schedule your tour today. Visit thedickeygroup.com for more listings and information.
Welcome back courtside, ladies and gentlemen. The Ripley Lady Jays averaging almost 49 points a game. They're going to have to pick up the pace. We are ready for second quarter action. Taylor will have it out top to set the offense for the Ripley Lady Jays as Hackney pops out left side wing. Now Abby Taylor. And she'll hand it back to Grace Taylor. Manning with it, left side wing. She thought about the three, didn't take it. Goes back to Taylor. Tried to penetrate as well. Taylor's going to penetrate. Gets it to Foltz, out to Manning. There's the open three-point look, and she gets it to go. Well, that'll give the Ripley Lady Jays the lead by 1. Inside Gray, outside to Abigail Smalley. They try to go back into Myers. It was tipped loose. And Abby Taylor ends up with a steal. She'll get it to Grace Taylor, who pushes it up the floor. Goes right side, Abby Taylor. Hook pass into Foltz. Foltz trying to get a shot up. Goes to Manning, baseline. Manning is fouled on the shot.
That's going to be on number 40. Angel Gray, that's her second one for the night.
Well, Gray, again, one of the top blockers in the league. What was it? Is she first or second in the league, I think, in blocking shots? But anyway, go back and look at my notes on that. Anyway, they do not want Angel Gray to get into foul trouble, and that's why she comes out. Who came in? Unger, I believe. Maria Unger back into the basketball game, replacing Angel Gray. 1 of 2 free throws was good. That will put the Ripley Lady Jays on top by 2. Shively inside to Myers. Myers fighting to get a shot up, and it's no good. And on the rebound, Abigail Smalley able to get the possession by knocking it out of Abby Taylor's hands as it goes out of bounds. So Peebles will inbound underneath. They'll get it to Shively out on the left side wing. Now Smalley with it. Gets it to Unger out top for a 3. It's good.
That's her first 3 for the night. Second 3 for the team.
And Peebles will retake the lead. Third lead change in this low-scoring game with 6:37 to go in the first half. Manning with the basketball, turnaround underneath. Smalley got a piece of that one, blocked it from behind, and Peebles ends up with it. Ahead it will go to Shively. Shively trying to drive in, has it tipped loose, and Manning comes up with a steal. Abigail Smalley ahead to Hackney. Hackney gets inside the paint, half hook, shot no good. Unger has the rebound for Peebles. She's got Smalley out ahead, but couldn't see her. So Unger will have it out top, goes right side Shively. Now they lob it in to Kendall Myers. Myers with a stick back off of her own miss, puts it up and in. Guess what? Another lead change. Grace Taylor will bring the basketball up. No full court pressure yet out of either team. By the way, we're working our way toward the Barry's Chevrolet halftime. And just as Barry's can hook you up with the keys to a new vehicle, we're going to give you the keys to the second half. Abby Taylor drives the left side of the paint, shot up, no good. And rebound controlled by Peebles. Grace Taylor almost got a steal on the outlet pass there. Unger with the basketball, working to get it across the timeline. She does, but it's tipped out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say that Unger touched it last. Didn't look like that from here, did it?
From here, did
Oh, wait a minute. That's what it is. It's a foul. They call the recovery foul against Unger.
Okay.
Looks like
her first foul for the night.
Begin your pathway to completion today with Southern State Community College. Just visit sscc.edu to begin your pathway to completion. And a drive by Fisher was no good. Hackney ends up with the ball back and puts it up and in.
Her first points for the night.
Well, now that should be, all right. I got something going wrong here. 8-9 is the score. I think I gave points to the wrong person. Boy, you'd think in a low-scoring game like this I could do a better job keeping track of the score. So let's look at the H&R Block scoreboard update brought to you by the tax professionals in H&R Block. Apparently no one needs that scoreboard update more than me, as it is Peebles leading 9-8 over top of Ripley with 4:43 to go in the first half. Peebles with a basketball as Ripley missed an opportunity, and Peebles also will turn it over.
Going in for the Lady Blue Jays tonight is going to be number 23, Abby Taylor. She's going to be taking number 24, Brooklyn Manning's place.
4:30 to go in the first half. Taylor with the basketball, dribbles left side, hands it off to Fisher. Fisher brings it to the top of the key and loads the 3. That one's no good. Rebound's going to be controlled by Myers. Smalley with the basketball. That's Alyssa Smalley. They'll work it around right side to Barr and reverse left side Alyssa Smalley. Back to Abigail Smalley out on the right side wing. She has it tipped away. It's going to end up out of bounds off Ripley. We do not have a second game tonight. We have another game on our sister station, 99.5 The Edge. If you'd like to tune into that game later, you got to listen to this one first. Unger inside the paint, one-hand shot, no good. And with the rebound is going to be Foltz. She'll get it to Grace Taylor, who brings it up the floor across the timeline for the Lady Jays. People still in a man-to-man. They'll probably wait till halftime to make an adjustment there if they're going to do so. That's what she did, Coach Pell did Monday night. Ripley's going to turn it over. as Peebles ends up with a steal. Abigail Smalley got the steal and the basketball to Unger. Back to Smalley. Long three shot.
You got it.
Man.
Nice shot.
That was WNBA range.
6 points for Abigail tonight.
That'll give Peebles the biggest lead of the game at 4. Hackney answers on the other end. Wow. Back to a 1-point game.
It's her first 3. 5 for the night.
Peebles with it. Smalley's going to see if she can answer. It's blocked, or tipped at least. So that one fell way short off the tip. Hackney with a basketball. She'll drive, tries a scoop shot. That's no good. Smalley ends up with a rebound. Abigail Smalley's going to push it up the floor. Driving inside, dishes off, and somebody got in the way. I couldn't see it, but it went out of bounds.
Yeah, it went out. She threw it out.
Little too much on the pass.
Right behind that player.
Coach Sidney Pell is going to call the timeout for the Peebles Lady Indians. Lady Indians lead it by 1, 12-11. We're back after this timeout on the Shack Sports Radio Network.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Welcome back courtside, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, that game on our sister station is West Union, the Lady Dragons, facing off against the Lady Mustangs of Lynchburg Clay. Ripley will have the basketball out of the timeout with 2:45 to go in the first half. Grace Taylor dribbling out top. Passes to Manning. Peebles stepped up the defense a little bit. Left side now, Abby Taylor for a 3 look. That's no good. With the rebound, Smalley down underneath, and it gets tipped away. It'll go out of bounds off Ripley. So Peebles will retain possession. Coming up at halftime, our producer, Lily Randolph, will get you caught up with everything happening in the world of sports with our Higgins Steel Roofing Studio update. By the way, I forgot to mention our producer for tonight's TV broadcast on Good Guys Radio TV. But first, Maria Unger gets a 3-point shot. Peebles extending their lead by 4 points, 15-11. Matt Hildebrand is our producer tonight on the TV side of things with Good Guys Radio TV. Abby Taylor answers on the other end. Well, nobody could score, Kenny, at first, and now it's raining threes.
That's her first 3 for the night.
Abigail Smalley with it out top. Ripley still in that 3-2 zone defense. Barr to Smalley, back to Barr again. Now back to Smalley. They'll go right side to Alyssa Smalley. Back to Abigail Smalley. And then Barr inside. It goes to Myers. Nice drop step
Nice
up
shot.
and in.
That's 5 for Kendall Myers.
Puts Peebles back on top by 3, 17-14 with 1:20 to go in the first half. With the basketball right side, Taylor out top to Fisher. Fisher crossover, goes inside, dishes off to Foltz, and Foltz is fouled in the act of shooting. She'll go to the line for 2.
It'll be Abigail Smalley, her first foul for this evening.
Always be sure to tune in early, especially this year. It seems like we start a lot of these ladies' games early. You don't want to miss the Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show or the Magulac Tire Service starting lineups. That's how we start each and every broadcast. Well, after pregame report, that is. First free throw was no good, but the second one was good. It's a 2-point basketball game. They pull out some full court pressure. They almost get Unger tied up in a trap. She fights through it. Pass goes to Barr, now to Myers underneath. A little too hard on that pass. Myers couldn't hang on to it. Ends up out of bounds. Missed opportunity there for Peebles.
She's right underneath the basket.
And she was wide open, too. Under a minute to go in the first half as we work our way toward the Berries Chevrolet halftime. Abby Taylor with it to Fisher. Fisher comes back to the top of the key, steps back for a 3, rims out. Down underneath, a fight for the rebound. That was Manning and Myers. It ends up out of bounds off Manning.
Going in for the Lady Blue Jays is number 30, Raquel Hackney, and she'll be taking number 23's Abby Taylor's place.
Full court pressure. Abigail Smalley trying to work it up the floor. They're probably trying to see if they can at least stop Peebles from getting the final shot. They almost do. Well, yeah, it is going to be a turnover, as I believe the foul in the backcourt is going to be called against Peebles.
It's going to be on number 11, Elisa Smalley. She's going to come out of the game, and number 22, Payson Chavez, is going to take her place.
Still 28 seconds to go in the first half. Ripley will inbound from the corner, an opportunity to tie it up or take a 1-point lead. They trail by 2, 17-15. Taylor gets it on the inbound. Probably going to try and burn a little bit of clock. Maybe get down to about the 10-second mark. Down to 20 seconds. Manning with it. Goes to Foltz at the elbow. Hands it off to Hackney. Hackney had it tip loose. She tracks it down. Still 10 seconds on the clock. Hackney to Fisher on the baseline to Manning. Nice cut. Couldn't connect on the shot. Peebles gets the rebound. Shively cannot get, couldn't get a final shot off as it got tipped away. It's a 2-point ball game, folks. Peebles leading at 17-15 as we head to the Barry Chevrolet halftime. Stick with us. We're back after this on the Shack Sports Radio Network on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in 11 high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
The world may feel like a crazy place right now, and it tends to make one worry about the future. One thing is for certain, your future should include life insurance. At Mitchell Family Insurance Agency, they can help you determine the right life insurance needed to protect your family's future, because that's the future you worry about the most. The Mitchell Family Insurance Agency has moved to a new office on the corner of Steam Furnace Road and Main Street in Peebles, directly across from their old location. Call 937-587-2430 or visit their website at mitchellfamilyins.com.
Southern Ohio Tire, your trusted partner for all your automotive and farm needs. Whether it's your car, truck, or even your tractor, Southern Ohio Tire has you covered. From in-shop fixes to on-the-go roadside service and even farm visits, the expert team at Southern Ohio Tire will keep you running strong. Call Southern Ohio Tire today at 937-763-6446 and experience their professional difference. That's 937-763-6446. Southern Ohio Tire. Let them keep you rolling.
Your dentist can't treat what they can't see. Fortunately, Dr. Pamela Potty at West Union Family Dental uses the latest in CBCT X-ray technology to produce detailed three-dimensional images of a patient's anatomy. Combined with a state-of-the-art dental microscope, this technology enables Dr. P to treat more patients in-house, virtually eliminating lengthy trips for extractions, dental implants, and root canal treatments. New patients are welcome. Most major insurance accepted. Ask about their in-house membership plan. Call to schedule your appointment or visit westunionfamilydental.com.
Welcome back to the Barry Chevrolet halftime. Let's take a look at scoring by the quarters. Well, in the first quarter, it's a very short story because there were only a total of 6 points scored. Peebles scored 4, Ripley scored 2. An extremely low-scoring first quarter. I think it's the lowest scoring quarter I've seen so far this year. So a 2-point lead for Peebles at the end of the first. Both teams picked it up a bunch in the second quarter. We saw a lot of three-point shots. We saw 4 lead changes in that second quarter. Both teams scored 13 points. So that means Peebles still has a 2-point lead at halftime, 17-15. We're going to send it back to the studio. Lily Randolph's going to bring you the Higgins Steel Roofing Studio update. We'll be back with more of the Barry Chevrolet halftime after this.
to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Welcome back to the Barry Chevrolet halftime. Well, the first quarter stats for sure are not very good, Kenny, but I think overall the stats for the first half, shooting percentage-wise, are not real good.
They are not. Peebles is shooting about 21.8% from the field, and Ripley is 17.8%. So is both of them below their normal averages for the year.
Yeah, normally we would blame this on a Saturday or the kids didn't have school today, something like that, but that's not the case. I'm not sure why both teams came out shooting so poorly. It just happens sometimes.
It happens sometimes. I'm sure both coaches addressed it in the locker room, so I'm excited to see how they changed it around on the second half.
Well, one thing for sure, both coaches are saying, thank goodness the other team is not shooting any better. So, and we can't really blame it on great defense because they were getting some pretty good looks at it.
They especially they'd get 2 or 3 chances at a time. So
both teams were not capitalizing. I know a couple of times Peebles overshot it down underneath in the paint, buckets they should have made. On the other end, Ripley was getting 2 and 3 and 4 looks sometimes at it. They were getting their rebounds and they were bringing it back out, or maybe they'd get one stick back. That didn't go, and then they would bring it back out. But again, both teams passing up opportunities.
It seems like both teams are running their plays, and they seem to be able to work. It's just when they get the shots, it's just not falling for them.
So let's talk about keys to the second half. I know that in the past, I've seen Peebles change up their defense in the second half. Ripley started off with a pretty interesting defense.
With the 3-2?
With the 3-2, I think that gave Peebles some problems, that 3-2 did. They looked like they didn't know what to do with that. It's not something you see too terribly often. So I don't know if Ripley then will switch to a man-to-man in the second half. I don't know. It could be interesting to see what happens. Ripley tried a little bit of full court pressure late in the first half. I bet we see more of that in the second half.
On both sides. I believe both sides are going to do that. And with that 3-2 defense, Peebles couldn't quite get it to Gray underneath, which is what they've been doing this season. She's been the pivot point for them underneath, and that 3-2, they just weren't able to get it to her. They had her coming out to the top of the key, so it'll be interesting if they stay with it or try something different.
Everybody's staying out of foul trouble. I think we got one player with 2.
We got one player with 2, and that's in Peebles, and that's Angel Gray. Otherwise, we've got 5 players on Peebles have got 1 foul, and only 2 on Ripley with a single foul.
Turnovers. A little bit of a problem, at least for Peebles.
For Peebles, they had in that second quarter, they had 6 turnovers, and Ripley only had 1. So Ripley's maybe tightening up their ball play a little bit.
How about scoring-wise? Nobody, obviously nobody lighting it on fire.
The leading scorers for the Peebles tonight are both of them with 6 points is Abigail Smalley and Maria Unger. She's had 2 threes, both of hers, and she's got 6 points. And also with Brooklyn Manning on the Ripley, she also has 6 points. And then Raquel Hackney with 5.
Huh. All right, well, we're about to find out what we're going to see in the second half. We'll take one final break as we wrap up the Barry Chevrolet halftime after this.
Love pizza? Snappy just made it even easier to satisfy your cravings. Download our brand new Snappy app today and unlock delicious perks. With Snappy Rewards, every order brings you closer to free pizza, exclusive deals, and VIP access to our latest creations. Order faster, earn rewards, and never miss out on a mouth-watering Snappy flavor. Search Snappy Tomato Pizza in your app store now and join the club where every bite pays off.
It's almost here.
Stolen away by Feldhouse. Bradshaw gets it back. He's going to dunk it home.
The biggest game of the year.
Oh, hop and a skip. Euro step up and in. Where did that come
The
from?
40th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is coming Friday, March 28th.
The other direction, Rothwell on the drive is fouled.
Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action featuring the girls and boys All-Star Games, All-Star cheerleaders, hot shot and slam dunk contests, and the awarding of the C103 scholarships. Friday, March 28th.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peeblesmonument.com. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
No, they are in a man-to-man.
With the man-to-man now.
Or are they just matching up off the zone? It's tough to say. I think they're still in the zone.
No, they are in the 3-2.
Yeah, Smalley baseline, tries to go inside the bar. Hackney disrupts the play and tips it out of bounds. Well, it looks like Peebles has got an offense set up to counter this 3-2 zone defense.
Had good penetration that time, just knocked out.
Smalley gets Gray at the elbow for a 2. It's good. That's her shot.
First 2 points tonight from this Angel.
So Peebles extends their lead to 4. Grace Taylor with the basketball out top for the Lady Jays. Goes left side Fisher. Fisher past the defense. Goes through the paint, back out to Grace Taylor, right side. She passes it out to Fultz. It gets loose, but Taylor tracks it down. Taylor with the basketball, right side. With it is Manning, hands it off to Fultz. Fultz gets inside the paint, turns around, and it pops out. Man, those rims are tight. Abigail Smalley launches the 3. That one no good. Fultz on a rebound. Oh, my.
Oh.
That's an expensive foul for Peebles on the rebound.
That foul's going to be on number 40, Angel Gray. That's going to be her 3rd. She's going to come out.
Yeah.
And number 33, Kendall Myers, going to take her place. It looked like number 11 for the Jays got hurt on that one, Callie Fultz. So number 23 is going to take her place, Abby Taylor.
Can't see. She might have got hit on that play, but I can't see her tending to any particular area. So she's going to come out. Taylor with the basketball, goes left side Fisher. Peebles in a man-to-man defensive set. They haven't changed anything up defensively yet. Manning, right side, Taylor. Hackney on a cut. They kick it out in the corner. Abby Taylor for a 3. That's no good. Abigail Smalley on the rebound. We need a couple more Abbies, Alyssas, or Abigails, more A names. Alyssa Smalley to Barr, right side corner. Back out to Smalley. That's Alyssa Smalley. Then Unger with a quick touch. And Taylor, that's Abby Taylor with a kick. Good defense. Shack pregame report comes to you every game day at 4:45 and just before the broadcast. We'll talk about tomorrow night's broadcast in a minute. Down underneath, Myers in the paint for a shot. No good. Taylor with a rebound. Grace Taylor brings it up the floor. Goes left side to Fisher. We'll talk about tomorrow night's schedule in just a moment, but again, it will start with pregame report brought to you by Ron Lynch, your financial advisor with Edward Jones Investments in Maysville, as Manning gets a put back underneath for an easy 2. Again, pregame report brought to you by Ron Lynch with Edward Jones Investments and also Peebles Save a Lot. Myers gets a putback on the other end. So we trade baskets back and forth. Grace Taylor has the basketball left side. She's going to bring it out top, then reverses. Passes left side to Abby Taylor. Abby Taylor off the screen, passes right side to Fisher. Fisher working it, decides to drive in, kicks it out left side Manning. Now Manning will drive through the paint. One-hand shot up and good.
She hit double digits now. She's at 10 points.
Well, everybody's just put those shooting woes behind them, and the second half's a whole new half.
Lady Jays with the full court pressure. Knocks it out.
Yeah, Peebles will have to inbound a second time because of that pressure. Unger will have it on the inbound. Dribbling in the back court, trying to stay out of the trap. Goes ahead to Alyssa Smalley. Smalley for a long two. That one's no good. Abigail Smalley saved it back into the Jays. That's not quite how she hoped that would work. On the drive, Abby Taylor. Oh, that one bounces out. And with the rebound is Barr for Peebles.
Good penetration, just in and out underneath the basket.
Like to thank another one of our season sponsors, Health Source of Ohio, providing a unique and comprehensive approach to health right in your community. By the way, they have offices in both these communities. And Myers driving in on the left-hand side, puts it off the glass and good.
That's 9 points for her. She's the leading scorer for the Lady Indians.
Hackney has it left side. Nice cut. Fisher in the paint. Oh, another missed opportunity. Abigail Smalley has the rebound. Center of the floor, goes left side to Alyssa Smalley. Then Barr back to Alyssa Smalley. And Barr again as they work it back and forth. They go inside to Myers. Myers one-on-one against Hackney. Dishes off to Abigail Smalley. Back to Myers, up and in. Well played.
She's in her double digits with the 11.
Biggest lead of the ball game for Peebles at 6. Pass goes left side to Abby Taylor and a kick. As they try to pass it into Hackney, Abigail Smalley kicks it.
Going in for the Lady Blue Jays is number 11, Callie Fulton. Coming out is number 23, Abby Taylor.
Also checking in for Peebles, number 22, that's Payson Shively. Manning looking to inbound and does. Out top to Hackney. They get Manning in the corner for a 3-look. That one off the back of the rim. Backside rebound, Grace Taylor. She fights to hang on to it and gets it to Manning, who is then tied up in a dual possession. Stick around after the final buzzer as we wrap everything up with the that's Willie and Sun Trucking post-game show. That buzzer's the loudest one in the league.
And it's right here with us.
Yes. Well, they got that really cool college score clock in the center of the floor. This is a beautiful gym, by the way. If you've not been to the Ripley Jays gymnasium, it's very pretty. They redid the floor this year, and it's just gorgeous. Fultz up off the glass. Well, she got the friendly roll. That one dropped in. Timeout's going to be called by Ripley. Peebles leads at 25-21. We're back after this on the Shack Sports Network.
The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of an extensively renovated 2-story farmhouse on Cemetery Road near Peebles, Ohio, featuring a gas fireplace with brick hearth, hardwood floors, 3-bedroom, 2-bath floor plan with outdoor living space and outdoor kitchen, heated garage and shop, livestock barn with horse stalls, set on 6.4 acres. Jeff Dickey or one of his agents can schedule your tour today. Visit thedickeygroup.com for more listings and information.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Welcome back courtside, ladies and gentlemen. Peebles having trouble getting it inbounds, facing full court pressure. Finally, Myers has it, and she'll dribble it up the floor. Gets past that pressure. Has it out on the right side wing. Shively comes out to get it. They find Abigail Smalley inside the paint. Nice look. Turnaround shot, no good. Myers on a putback, also no good. She gets her own rebound and is fouled as she tries to put it back up and is going to go to the line. That's going to be Myers shooting 2.
That's going to be on number 11, Callie Foltz, her second foul this evening.
This will give us an opportunity to take a look at the H&R Block scoreboard update brought to you by Jeff Newman and his staff at H&R Block in West Union. 2:59 to go in the third quarter. It is Peebles leading Ripley by 4, 25-21. Myers could extend that by 1 point if she can get this free throw to go. It does not. On the rebound, though, Shively puts it back up and in. Well, that'll work.
That's her first points for the night.
Matches the biggest lead of the ballgame for Peebles at 6. Taylor with the basketball to Foltz. They go inside to Hackney. Hackney with a turnaround is fouled. That's going to put Raquel Hackney on the free throw line, shooting 2. I like the name Raquel.
Raquel.
It's kind of a 50s, what was it, Raquel Welch?
Oh, yeah.
50s actress name.
That foul is going to be on Abigail Smalley, her second for the night.
First free throw by Hackney. Gets the hometown roll. Drops in. Cuts it back to a 5-point lead for Peebles. 27-22. Peebles on top. Second free throw is also good.
7 points for her.
And here's full court pressure again. Smalley gets it to Shively. Shively in the trap. Grace Taylor gets a steal and, cannot get the layup to go. But the rebound is loose and Fisher tracks it down. So the Lady Jays will get another opportunity, but first, a foul out near the half-court line called against Peebles.
It's going to be on Justice Craycraft, her first foul for this evening. Sorry. It's going to be on Peyton Shively, her first one.
Ripley will inbound in the backcourt to Grace Taylor. Ahead it goes to Hackney. Hands it off to Fisher. That was a nice fake handoff. Wow, Fisher. You don't have to worry about them popping off the rim if they don't touch anything but the bottom of the net.
Her first 3 points for the night. Good three-pointer.
Yeah, makes it a 1-point ball game. Peebles fighting through. They get it ahead to Abigail Smalley. Inside Shively. Shively loses it out of bounds. They're going to say that was a clean play. So Ripley with an opportunity to take the lead.
It's a second turnover for the Lady Indians in the third quarter tonight.
Ripley has not had the lead since early in the second quarter. Taylor with the basketball, gets it across the timeline. And she's going to be fouled out near the volleyball line. It's on the floor. A little too aggressive on the defense for Peebles.
It's going to be Laney Barr, her second foul for the night.
2:10 to go in the third. Fisher looks to inbound. She'll go to Taylor in the backcourt. Man-to-man defense still being applied by Peebles. Hackney will have it. Out to Fisher. Fisher just drained that three a moment ago. Now Manning's going to try one. That one pops off the front of the rim. And then there's a foul on the rebound, and it's going to go against Ripley.
Brooklyn Manning, her first foul for the night.
More full court pressure out of Ripley, but first a substitution. They're going to Peebles going to put another ball handler in.
It's going to be number 11, Alicia Smalley.
Trying to get it in. They're going to get it into Unger. Ripley trying to put the trap on. She's going to dribble through it, gets it across the timeline. It's tipped out of bounds by Hackney. So now Peebles will inbound at half court with 1:52 to go in the third. Smalley will get it into Smalley. That's Alyssa Smalley. And she has it tipped away. With the basketball, Grace Taylor on the drive. She's fouled. Grace Taylor gets banged around every game. She gets a lot of steals, and of course with full court pressure, and we see her get knocked down at least 2 or 3 times a game. So Taylor on the free throw line, shooting 2. First one pops off the front of the rim. She'll get a second one.
That foul was going to be on Maria Unger. It's going to be her second foul.
Second free throw is good. And we are tied at 27 all. Peebles with the basketball. Unger to Smalley. Smalley, bounce pass to Myers, picked off. On the outlet pass, Hackney for the layup, it's good. And Ripley retakes the lead. Peebles calls the timeout. We're going to take one as well with 1:28 to go in the third quarter. Ripley leads it by 2, 29-27. We're back after this timeout on the Shack Sports Network, C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in 11 high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
The world may feel like a crazy place right now, and it tends to make one worry about the future. One thing is for certain, your future should include life insurance. At Mitchell Family Insurance Agency, they can help you determine the right life insurance needed to protect your family's future, because that's the future you worry about the most. The Mitchell Family Insurance Agency has moved to a new office on the corner of Steam Furnace Road and Main Street in Peebles, directly across from their old location. Call 937-587-2430 or visit their website at mitchellfamilyins.com.
Southern Ohio Tire, your trusted partner for all your automotive and farm needs. Whether it's your car, truck, or even your tractor, Southern Ohio Tire has you covered. From in-shop fixes to on-the-go roadside service and even farm visits, the expert team at Southern Ohio Tire will keep you running strong. Call Southern Ohio Tire today at 937-763-6446 and experience their professional difference. That's 937-763-6446. Southern Ohio Tire. Let them keep you rolling.
Unger with the basketball, left side double team, caught in a trap, finally gets it to Alyssa Smalley. Ahead to Abigail Smalley at the left side low block, scoop shot up, no good. She gets her own rebound, put back up and good. Ties this up again, 29 all.
Her 8 point for the night.
Grace Taylor with the basketball, Peebles still in a man-to-man. Bard trying to deny the pass, and it works. As Bard called for the travel. 51.5 seconds to go in the third. Peebles will inbound right in front of us. Alyssa Smalley with it. Left side gets it to Abigail Smalley. And what happens? A foul committed by Ripley. A little too aggressive on the defense for the Lady Jays.
That's going to be on Grace Taylor, her first foul.
Abigail Smalley will inbound to Alyssa Smalley. Ripley still in that zone, but they really do extend it out almost like a man-to-man. Abigail Smalley left side for a three. It's no good. Long rebound fought for Unger and Hackney. Finally, or Foltz. Foltz ended up with it. Ahead to Taylor, now to Manning. Oh, she couldn't hang on to it. Missed opportunity there for the Ripley Lady Jays. Well, they're going to say it was tipped by Peebles, so that's why she lost it away. So Ripley will still have an opportunity to inbound with 22 seconds to go in the third. They get it to Hackney. Hackney, nice Euro step inside the paint, gets the layup.
She hits double digits with 11.
31-29, Ripley on top. Ahead it goes to Myers. Myers in the paint, fighting. Shot partially blocked. Ripley with a rebound. Ahead it goes to Taylor. Now to Fisher, left side. Woo, that almost went.
Close.
Long three at the buzzer, rimmed out. But Ripley has the 2-point lead, 31-29, as we head into the fourth quarter right after this.
Your dentist can't treat what they can't see. Fortunately, Dr. Pamela Potty at West Union Family Dental uses the latest in CBCT X-ray technology to produce detailed three-dimensional images of a patient's anatomy. Combined with a state-of-the-art dental microscope, this technology enables Dr. P to treat more patients in-house, virtually eliminating lengthy trips for extractions, dental implants, and root canal treatments. New patients are welcome. Most major insurance accepted. Ask about their in-house membership plan. Call to schedule your appointment or visit westunionfamilydental.com.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Courtside, ladies and gentlemen, for fourth quarter action. Ripley outscoring Peebles in that third quarter by 4 points, 16-12. And that is a 2-point advantage now for Ripley as they were trailing by 2 to Peebles at halftime. So a 4-point turnaround. Abigail Smalley left side with it for Peebles, drives in, tried to dish it off in there to Unger, and it got tipped away. It'll end up out of bounds off Ripley. One of these outstanding young ladies is going to be named our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game after this one. Brought to you by Snappy Tomato Pizza in Seaman and West Union. That's all part of our Willie & Son Trucking post game. Abigail Smalley will have it on the inbound. She's out on the right side wing. Goes back left side to Alyssa Smalley. Smalley going inside to Gray, who checked in for this fourth quarter. She spent most of that third quarter on the bench, didn't she, Kenny?
She did, and they brought her back in. That 3 fouls is going to make a big difference in this fourth quarter on her, I believe.
Barr into Gray. Now to Smalley in the corner. That's Abigail Smalley. Back out to Barr. Peebles showing a lot of patience this possession. They get Abigail Smalley left side. Gray at the free throw line. She's fouled. Angel Gray will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
That foul is going to be on number 3, Alicia Fisher, her first foul.
First free throw by Gray. Finds that hard spot at the back of the rim and pops out. 7:15 to go in the ball game. Again, we will talk to the winning coach after this one in the ACRMC Family Medicine Coaches Comment Show. Gray also missing the second one. That's rare for her to miss 2 free throws. Taylor will have it. Goes left side to Manning. Manning dribbles it to the wing, then goes to Foltz right side to go into Hackney. Back out to Fisher for a 3 from the right side. That's no good. Rebound controlled by Peebles. Abigail Smalley will have it out top. Alyssa Smalley passes right side to Abigail. Now back to Alyssa Smalley. Yeah, that must have been a discussion there at the quarter break. We're going to slow it down and take our time with possessions. Looking for a good shot. They get Unger left side. Unger dribbling on the baseline, gets caught in a trap and has trouble getting rid of it. They're going to call her for the travel. So the trap works for Ripley. The biggest game of the year is coming up quick. It's the 40th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game. That is set for Friday, March 28th at North Adams High School. More details yet to come on that one. We still got a lot of basketball yet to go. Inside with it, Hackney. Nice move by Hackney.
She's 13 points tonight, leading scorer for the Blue Jays.
Lady Jays on top by 4. Peebles with the basketball. They take it away from Unger. Hackney again for the layup. It's good. 35-29 now. Barr ahead to Unger. Unger will have it in the front court. Dribbling, gets to the free throw line, stops, passes out to Barr. They find Gray at the free throw line for 2, no good. And with the rebound, Manning. Outlet pass goes to Fisher. Fisher up the floor, left side, Hackney. She's out on the wing. Decides to drive into the paint. Well, goes through the paint, out the right side to Taylor. Now to Fisher out on the left side wing in the corner. To Foltz, into Hackney. Hackney double teamed and fouled. Raquel Hackney's going to go back to the free throw line to shoot 2.
That foul's going to be on Laney Barr, her 3rd foul for the night.
5:21 to go in the basketball game. We work our way toward the Willie & Son Trucking post game. Hackney's first free throw is good.
Going in for the Lady Indians is going to be number 33, Kendall Meyer. She's going to take Maria Unger's place.
Second free throw is also good. That's the biggest lead of the night at 8 points for Ripley. Peebles working it in the backcourt. No trouble with the full court pressure this time. Barr inside, out to Gray. Then to Smalley, back to Abigail Smalley, right side corner. Dribbles it out onto the wing. Goes back out top. Now they go left side Barr. In it will go to Abigail Smalley, out to Gray, and back out top. Left side Barr. They'll reverse it right side. Abigail Smalley for a three. Oh, man, that one was down and came back out. Grace Taylor will have the basketball for the Ripley Lady Jays with 4:35 to go in the ball game. Pass goes left side Hackney, and she's fouled. It'll be on the floor.
It's going to be on number 33, Kendall Myers, her first foul for the night.
Coming up tomorrow night, well, you know what? I gave my schedule with my phone to Matt.
So going in for the Lady Blue Jays is number 23, Abby Taylor. She's going to take Alicia Fisher's place.
That's what I get for not having my paper schedule with me like I'm supposed to. With the basketball, it's going to be Abby Taylor. Nice drive. Left side layup is good.
So she comes in and scores 6 points for the night.
And that's the Lady Jays' biggest lead of the night at 10. And Smalley's going to step out of bounds right in front of the scorer's table. Coach Pell arguing that she was pushed out of bounds. Unfortunately, that's an argument you'll never win. Taylor will have it on the inbound. Taylor inside has it tipped away. Yeah, it went out of bounds off Peebles. So Ripley's going to inbound underneath. Manning looking to put it in and goes all the way out top to Hackney. Hackney trying to pass it right side. It got intercepted by Barr, but Grace Taylor gets it back and is fouled. That's an oops foul.
That is.
Yeah, Barr couldn't stop herself. Taylor put the brakes on, and Barr was right behind her and just about ran her over.
And that's costly because that's her fourth foul for the night on Miss Laney Barr. But they're going. Looks like they're going to leave her in.
4:03 to go. Yeah, she'll have to make it 4 more minutes without a foul. And you could see her, she reminded herself real quick, didn't she? Grace Taylor goes left side. Hackney for a three. It's good.
Hackney is having one game tonight. That's her 19th point.
42-29, Ripley leading Peebles. Timeout on the floor. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
Out of the timeout, Peebles Lady Indians looking to get it inbound against full court pressure. Barr will have it, working it along with Alyssa Smalley. What do we got? A travel?
Double dribble.
Oh, a double dribble turnover by Peebles.
Aye.
So the pressure works. Abby Taylor will look to inbound. She'll get it into Hackney. Lady Jays with the basketball. 3:42 to go. Hands it off right side Manning. Oh, they try to throw it into the corner and overthrow it, airmail that one out of bounds. Tomorrow night's schedule, it'll be Lynchburg Clay at West Union. That's homecoming for West Union. Also, Fairfield at Fayetteville. I think that'll be the first game of the night. Lynchburg West Union would be the second game of the night. And our sister station, 99.5 The Edge, it'll be Clinton Massey at Western Brown. That'll be a girls, then boys doubleheader. Actually, I think it's boys first. Boys, then girls. I don't know why they're playing it that way, but they are. So a doubleheader tomorrow night on 99.5 The Edge. Ripley commits a foul. Who got charged with that one? Number 24, Manning. So Manning charged with a foul, only her second. Myers is on the free throw line. Missed the first one and misses the second one. Man, Peebles cannot buy a basket. They have yet to score in this quarter, and we are over 5 minutes into this quarter. Taylor goes to Fisher, right side, now into Hackney, back out to Fisher. Fisher for a long two, it's no good. Myers on the rebound. Lady Indians have got to score some points. And Myers is going to step out of bounds. She was running out of room. Another substitution for Peebles.
Number 22, Payson Shivey, is going to go in for Laney Barr, so they're going to give her a breather.
Taylor will look to inbound, gets it into Manning. Back to Taylor. Left side, it'll go to Fisher, reverses to Manning, right side for a three. No good. Rebound controlled by Shively. She'll hand it off to Abigail Smalley. Lady Indians need a basket right here. Smalley gets to the baseline and loses it away, or stepped out of bounds, I think.
Stepped on the line.
Peebles needed a basket right there. Now they need to get a stop, as the Lady Jays have dominated this second half. Taylor goes ahead to Fultz, to Manning underneath, up and in. Nice. Ripley looked really good on that possession.
12 points for Miss Manning.
I love it when you get a lot of passes, no dribbling for an easy basket. Abigail Smalley dribbling right side, gets caught in a trap and loses it away. Hackney has it. Lady Jays probably going to try and slow it up. They'll go right side Manning, now back out top to Taylor. 2:19 to go. Taylor dribbles around to the right side wing, gets it to Hackney, who brings it around to the left side. Now to Manning out top. Back to Taylor. She'll try a three. Off the front of the rim, and with the rebound, it's going to be Angel Gray. She gets it to Alyssa Smalley. Ahead it goes right side. Abigail Smalley for a three. No good on the rebound. Gray puts it back up and in. First basket scored by Peebles in this quarter with 1:48 to go. That's way too long without a basket, isn't it, Kenny?
Way too long.
Fultz, left side off the glass. It's good. Ripley scoring very easily the last two possessions. Peebles having trouble getting back. They go inside. It's tipped away by Fultz. Hackney with it. She'll get it to Taylor out on the right side wing, and Taylor will come out top with it. Goes left side to Fisher. Fisher, nice. Bounce pass to Fultz, up and in. Ripley looks like a whole different ball team in this quarter than they did the first three. Shively to Gray. Right side it goes to Smalley. Under a minute. Smalley with a three-point shot, no good. Peebles cannot waste any time, so that's why they're kind of rushing those threes. And in the backcourt, Ripley having trouble with it. Taylor able to get through the pressure. Taylor ahead, bounce pass. Hackney up and in.
21 points for Hackney tonight.
21?
21 points for Hackney.
And Ripley's on top by 20. So all but one of those points could be credited to Hackney. Driving inside, Abigail Smalley's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two with 30 seconds to go in the ball game. H&R Block, they sponsor our scoreboard update. That's H&R Block in West Union, your tax and financial partner. Again, 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Ripley leading Peebles, and somewhere I missed a point. 50-31. Well, maybe they, nope, yeah, it is now 32. So 50-32. We've got a mass substitution for Ripley as the starters will come out, and they fought a hard battle in this one.
So going in for the Lady Blue Jays is number 10, Chelsea Richards, 22, Justice Craycraft, number 4, Lindsay Diatley, 5, Jasmine Young, and 21, Aubrey May.
Second free throw was also good, make it 50-33. Ripley with a basketball. May with it, out top. Dribbles around to the right side. Passes in the corner. That's to Richards. Richards will pass it back out. It gets tipped loose. Quick touch there by Diatley. Back to Richards, and then it's lost out of bounds. That will go out off of Ripley. So Peebles will have to bring it the length of the floor. Only 10 seconds on the clock. So not much they can do here except get a final shot by Shively. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound is a dual possession with only 1 second on the clock. Reminder, this broadcast is for the private use of the Dreamcatcher Communications audience. Any other use of the descriptions or accounts of this game without the consent of Dreamcatcher Communications is prohibited. We are ready for the Willie and Son Trucking postgame, as that was your final buzzer. Ripley wins it 50-33. We're back with the Willie and Son Trucking postgame after this.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained, because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Love pizza? Snappy just made it even easier to satisfy your cravings. Download our brand new Snappy app today and unlock delicious perks. With Snappy Rewards, every order brings you closer to free pizza, exclusive deals, and VIP access to our latest creations. Order faster, earn rewards, and never miss out on a mouth-watering Snappy flavor. Search Snappy Tomato Pizza in your app store now and join the club, where every bite pays off.
It's almost here.
Stolen away by Feldhouse. Bradshaw gets it back. He's going to dunk it home.
The biggest game of the year.
Oh, hop and a skip. Euro step up and in. Where did that come from?
The 40th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is coming Friday, March 28th.
The other direction, Rothwell on the drive is fouled.
Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action featuring the girls and boys All-Star Games, All-Star cheerleaders, hot shot and slam dunk contests, and the awarding of the C103 scholarships. Friday, March 28th.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peeblesmonument.com. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever. The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of an extensively renovated two-story farmhouse on Cemetery Road near Peebles, Ohio, featuring a gas fireplace with brick hearth, hardwood floors, 3-bedroom, 2-bath floor plan with outdoor living space and outdoor kitchen, heated garage and shop, livestock barn with horse stalls, set on 6.4 acres. Jeff Dickey or one of his agents can schedule your tour today. Visit thedickeygroup.com for more listings and information.
Low scoring, Peebles outscored Ripley by 2 points, 4-2. Second quarter, we were back on track. Looked like a regular basketball game. Both teams scoring 13 points in the second quarter. Peebles ended up retaining that 2-point lead at halftime, 17-15. In the third quarter, Ripley able to take the lead away from the Peebles Lady Indians late in that third quarter. Ripley outscored Peebles in that quarter, 16-12, so a 4-point advantage for Ripley in the third quarter, but because they were trailing by 2 at the start of the third, they ended up with just a 2-point lead at the end of the third, 31-29. In the fourth and final quarter, it was all Ripley. Peebles really struggled to score any points in that fourth quarter. It was late. I don't even remember what the time was, Kenny. It was like 3 minutes to go maybe when they finally scored a basket.
They finally did.
Yeah, so Ripley outscoring Peebles 19-4 in the fourth and final quarter. That's a 15-point advantage to give the Ripley Lady Jays a 17-point win, 50-33, your final score in this one. Head coach Rabbit Littleton will be joining us here momentarily. He said he would be right back out to join us for the ACRMC Family Medicine Coaches Comment Show. We've also got stats to talk about. We're going to name a Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. All that to come yet on the Willie & Son Trucking postgame. We'll be back with more after this on the Shack Sports Network.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in 11 high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
The world may feel like a crazy place right now, and it tends to make one worry about the future. One thing is for certain, your future should include life insurance. At Mitchell Family Insurance Agency, they can help you determine the right life insurance needed to protect your family's future, because that's the future you worry about the most. The Mitchell Family Insurance Agency has moved to a new office on the corner of Steam Furnace Road and Main Street in Peebles, directly across from their old location. Call 937-587-2430 or visit their website at mitchellfamilyins.com.
Southern Ohio Tire, your trusted partner for all your automotive and farm needs. Whether it's your car, truck, or even your tractor, Southern Ohio Tire has you covered. From in-shop fixes to on-the-go roadside service and even farm visits, the expert team at Southern Ohio Tire will keep you running strong. Call Southern Ohio Tire today at 937-763-6446 and experience their professional difference. That's 937-763-6446. Southern Ohio Tire. Let them keep you rolling.
shots. That's, to me, girls basketball can be boring sometimes. We're trying to make it fun, even if you lose.
Well, this was a very important game to you to hang on to that third spot.
Right.
You got another big one Saturday.
Got another big one Saturday, and Jennifer's done a great job with that crew, losing what she lost from last year, and then the great point guard that got hurt, and what she's done from the beginning of the year to now, it's and we beat them here, I think 18 or 20. And if you remember last year, we went to their place and they beat us by 20, and they come back here and we got them by 5. So we'll be telling them that. So it'll be a good game for them, good game for us, and that was a good game for us in seedings too. I think we're right around the 6, which is a good spot for us if we get to stay there and stay away from the number 1 team, who they say is just superb. But it's one game at a time there. But that was good for our program tonight. This was a big win.
Well, we talked about Hackney. We don't want to forget Manning, also doing a great job tonight. She was right on top of her average at 12 points. You just got Abby Taylor back, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Coming in late in the season, giving you 6 points off the bench.
Absolutely. And the defensive, Alyssa was solid day. Callie Fultz had a great game. And
yeah, she put up 7 points, which is above her average.
Absolutely.
Almost, that's double her average.
Right. And she's rebounding well, and her defense is good. She was, she's one of those where, again, we've talked about before, just because the scorebook doesn't show very many points, there's so many other ways you can help us, and she's one that's done that, but all 6 that got in the game played well for us.
Yeah, and that's a description of Grace Taylor tonight.
Oh, yes.
Points don't always tell the story. She didn't have any points tonight, but she had a bunch of steals, and man, does she get banged around.
Oh my gosh, she's all over the court. If they had a deflection stat, there's no doubt in my mind she'd be at the top of the league in that. Just the quarterback for us, like we've talked before, and when she's not on the floor, well, there's not too many times she's not on the floor.
Right.
So we keep her out there because she's so important to our team.
If she's not on the floor, it means you got foul problems.
That's exactly right.
Or she's got foul problems.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yep. Well, Coach, congratulations on the win here tonight. Again, I talked about it in the tip-off show. This was an important game. Saturday's an important game. Good luck in that one. You still got Manchester to go to.
Right.
Is that everybody? Is that all that's left?
Monday we go to New Richmond, and Thursday at
that's
Manchester. That's non-conference.
Non-conference.
Yep. So we got 3 more, and then we get ready for tournament.
Yeah, and 2 of those are conference games.
Absolutely.
So,
Yep. 2 conferences. Yep.
Well, Coach, again, congratulations for tonight's win, and good luck moving forward.
Ken, I'm going to get home before the 11 o'clock news. When Brett was here last time, he kept me 45 minutes. I appreciate all you all do.
Well, he just wanted to catch up. You got to talk to him more often.
I need to make a trip up there.
He doesn't like it when you ignore him.
I'll stop out and see him.
All right. Well, now wait. Be careful where you go to see him.
Yeah.
In the courtroom is not where you want to go. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
you
right.
want to go see him at the farm.
I'll go to the house. That's
there
right.
You go. All right. Head Coach Rabbit Littleton, thanks for joining us here on the ACRMC Family Medicine Coaches Comment Show. We'll take another break, be back to look at stats, and name a Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game after this on the Will & Son Trucking postgame.
Your dentist can't treat what they can't see. Fortunately, Dr. Pamela Potty at West Union Family Dental uses the latest in CBCT X-ray technology to produce detailed 3-dimensional images of a patient's anatomy. Combined with a state-of-the-art dental microscope, this technology enables Dr. P to treat more patients in-house, virtually eliminating lengthy trips for extractions, dental implants, and root canal treatments. New patients are welcome. Most major insurance accepted. Ask about their in-house membership plan. Call to schedule your appointment or visit westunionfamilydental.com.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
Welcome back to the Willie & Son Trucking post game. Let's take a look at stats and name that Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. Kenny, what do you got for us?
So let's start with Peebles Indians. They had 5 players with points tonight. Payson Shively, she had 2 points. Abigail Smalley, she had 10 points. Kendall Myers, she come back in that third quarter and scored 6 points, which put her to 11 for the evening. Angel Gray had 4 points, and Maria Unger, she had 2 3-pointers for 6 points.
Yeah, so looking at those stats, yeah, Smalley a little bit below her average, I guess, or I guess right about her average.
Abigail's about at her average with 10 points. Kendall Myers.
Myers up from her average, but Gray a little bit below her average.
Down, and they kept her up towards the top of the key there, so she didn't go underneath a whole lot.
Yeah.
Now for the Lady Jays. They also had 5 players in the points. The first one is Alicia Fisher, number 3. She had 1 3-pointer tonight. Callie Foltz, she had 7 points. Abby Taylor with 6 points. Brooklyn Manning, she was in the double digits with 12 points. And then Raquel Hackney, what a game that she had tonight. She went 4 for 4 from the line, and she had 21 points. So above her average, she averages 17.1 points per game and with 5 rebounds. So she really had a good game tonight. Was one of the main players that really made the plays take place for the Lady Jays.
Yeah, I thought Raquel Hackney, if you would have asked me how many points does she have, I wouldn't have said 21. She quietly scored 21 points.
Most of them was in the fourth quarter. She really come out in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they were. Over half of them?
Over half of them was in the fourth quarter, yes.
Wow. Amazing. So, Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game?
I believe I would agree with everyone here at the court and in the gymnasium tonight. It would be Raquel Hackney.
Yep.
What a wonderful game she had. Congratulations.
Yeah, she got a nice round of applause from the fans there after, of course, we handed her the certificate for player of the game before we were on the air. So that all happened off air. But, yeah, I think everybody in the gym agreed with us that Raquel Hackney would be the Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. So before we sign off, I want to invite you to tune in tomorrow night. Again, it will be Fairfield at Fayetteville in game number 1 tomorrow night, followed by Lynchburg Clay at West Union. These are boys' games on our sister station, 99.5 The Edge. We're going to have one of each. It'll be Clinton Massey at Western Brown. They will play the boys' game first, and then they will follow that with a girls' game. So a boys-girls doubleheader tomorrow night on 99.5 The Edge. So that is a look at what's happening tomorrow night. We want to thank Lily Randolph for engineering everything back in the studio for us. Mr. Matt Hildebrand for engineering everything on the Good Guys Radio TV side here courtside at Ripley High School. We want to thank the staff and administration at Ripley for allowing us to broadcast. For Kenny Dick, I'm Ken Smith. Thanks for listening and watching Shack Basketball on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.